All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A-plus level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. All right, so here is the heavyweight power threat, Francis Ngannou. Couple of outliers on his resume, the weird fight against Derek Lewis, but he came back in a big way. Back-to-back knockouts of Curtis Blades and Cain Velasquez that put him right back into heavyweight title contention.
If you're a fan of the sport and you see a young fighter like Francis Ngannou, that's exactly the type of response you want from him when he had a rough go. Go back to the drawing board, come back remotivated, focus on the task at hand, start knocking people out, get back, use what got you to the show in the beginning. In the knockout of Blades, in the knockout of Cain, showed that Francis Ngannou is once again ready to move himself back into title contention.
And his knockout of Alistair Overeem in 2017, the knockout of the year, according to most.
Spaceship.
Overeem's still in orbit.
Yes, he is. He has to be.
Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Ngannou is 15 years the elder. He weighed in at 250 pounds. He will have an 8-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 13 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 221 pounds. Fighting out of New Orleans, Louisiana, USA, Williams. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 19 wins, 3 losses. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 250 pounds. Fighting out of Paris, France, Francis the Predator Ngannou. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Murgliata.
Dan Murgliata, your referee.
You ready?
All right, ready to go for round 1, and it's hard not to harken back to his last appearance. A huge knockout victory for him that set up this particular showcase here tonight. Can he keep the momentum going and register another knockout? His fan base is swelling. He is more popular than ever after a big knockout win his last time out.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
And they separate.
What a tricky head kick.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
The Predator gets hit with a kick. That one appeared to land flush. And both guys really throwing with authority.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks. Big powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Boom! What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Really making good use of his reach advantage there with that punch.
Beautiful kick.
And an immediate Transition to the judo throw right into side control.
He's inside control. He's got a ton of options.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom. And if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. And he is back up to his feet. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Francis Ngannou. That kick blocked by Ngannou.
Nice body kick right under the elbow.
Looking to land the right just out of range.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Oh, and there's another leg kick for good measure. So doing a really good job with that weapon here tonight. And if you're trying to slow your opponent down, mission accomplished so far.
When you can land that many leg kicks, you start to affect the movement. You start to affect the hands. Everything changes when you're blasting someone over and over and over with leg kicks, and you start to see the damage, not only in the legs, but in the facial expressions of his opponent.
Nice defense there, huge block. All right, so a lot of highlights from which to choose after those previous 5 minutes, and on the other side, you better start checking some of these leg kicks, man.
Yeah, and when your opponent is throwing that many leg kicks, it takes one good check. If he gets one good check off, he may deter him from throwing these kicks over and over.
You ready? You ready? It's fight.
Able to land with the left hand. Oh, big roundhouse attempt, just misses.
Big kick land.
Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together. Thus far, how's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
All right, so another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you got to find times to try to preserve that energy and get yourself back to a place where you can actually dole out some damage.
Yeah, you got to get out to space, find places to rest and recover. Get against the octagon, go to the clinch, find ways to just recover so that when you have that next explosion, it actually has some meaning to it. Oh!
Well, he continues to find the openings tonight. Beautiful connection with a punch there.
Accuracy at its best.
Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Look at how fast. The only person I can do this to is maybe John. John, there's a weight difference. I don't know if you know jiu-jitsu much. You miss a lot of your classes. If I'm going to do this to anybody, it's Eddie.
Oh, nice work from the bottom. Tags him with the punch.
Trying to recover full guard there.
Oh, he gets up here, but he is on wobbly legs. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC.
My goodness!
Oh! Big right hook coming, it's blocked.
Oh, man, that leg's all beat up.
All right, he engages punches in the single collar tie.
Notice the drive. Look at how they drive the knee right into the midsection.
Another nice takedown attempt here, and that one is true. Nice job there to enter and ultimately plant his opponent on the mat.
Now what does he do? That he's got his best shot off, finish the attack. Where does he go now from the top position?
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
Third round underway. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are gonna count.
Beautiful strike.
Trying to hammer that big leg. Oh, head kick blocked, though, by Ngannou. Oh, that is a huge left hook from Francis Ngannou. Somehow, some way, his opponent still stands.
I mean, this guy's shin is made of granite in order to take a punch like that from Francis Ngannou. One of the most powerful guys I've ever seen step into the UFC octagon.
Well, he's got to be on top of the world after this.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Oh, look at him jumping in. He's out. He's out. He's out.
A near perfect strike to end the fight and end the night for his opponent, who candidly may not have even seen that shot coming. So just the way he drew it up, exactly what he told us during fight week, played out here on fight night. He found a little opening in his opponent's defense and barged right through it to get the big knockout win. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murgliata has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 58 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, William.
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I gotta think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out cold.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times we hope for the knockout, but he was never hopeful. He was sure that he would get it done, and he did exactly that. Congrats.